Colin. It was really nice to get out and go against someone else, and I'm sure our kids felt the same way. There are a lot of things we need to get better at, but I really feel we did a very good job in a lot of areas. I was extremely pleased offensively. We did a great job of sharing the basketball. We had 21 assists. We did a great job of taking care of the ball, just 7 turnovers. I'd like for us to become a little bit more efficient inside. We got to be able to score inside out, not outside in. We shot a few more threes than I would like. I believe we shot 34, but we will go inside a lot more to Jen and Amber. Amber got in foul trouble early. That kind of hurt us, and then Jen Kaido had to play a little bit more minutes than I wanted her to have to play in the first half. But if we can continue to become better in terms of being able to be more efficient on the block, that will help our outside game tremendously. But overall, I was very pleased with how we shared it. Our movement was very, very good, and we did a lot of good things on the offensive end. Defensively, we have to continue to get better. We have to make a huge jump in our transition defense in terms of who's got who and listening to our safety and then picking up the basketball and the ball from there. Our first priority to get back is we got to take away the paint, guard the rim, and then we got to make sure we get the ball picked up, and then we got to defend other people. And I didn't think at times we did a very good job of that, but coming out of timeouts, we talked about that, and then we did a pretty good job of getting the basketball picked up in transition and understanding who we had. So overall, I thought we did a pretty good job on both ends, coming out of timeouts and executing what we wanted to on both ends of the floor. Jess McDowell led us with 15 points and 8 rebounds. I thought she played extremely well. Brittany Donaldson added 14. Charnay Lamar added 10. She's made a nice jump. She's going to share a lot of the minutes at the point guard position. And then Jackie Kalin, in her game back, had a double-double, 10 points, 10 assists. And honestly, to come back having not played in over a year and in your first game to have 10 turnovers and 10 assists and no turnovers is tremendous. And again, that just is a testament to Jackie Kalin and all the hard work that she puts in. But Charnay Lamar did a great job for us as well. When Charnay's at the 1, we will play Jackie Kalin at the 2 some and let her do some work there. She didn't shoot it as well as she liked, but I'm not worried about that. She's got to get her legs back, her game legs back. Her shooting will come. But to handle the basketball as much as she did and to deliver 10 assists is tremendous. Our redshirt, Jen Kaido, she had 10 rebounds. She was very, very nervous, especially offensively, but she's such a huge presence for us on both ends of the floor. Offensively, she is very gifted. She can score with her back to the basket. She can step out 15. She can shoot the 3. You will continue to see her get better and better as she gets her feet wet in terms of getting some game time experience. But we're very, very excited about this team. We have a lot more depth. We're a lot taller. I'm seeing myself look up at people during timeouts, but that's a good thing. We have a lot more versatility. We had 11 kids play, or 10 kids play 10 minutes, and our 11th kid was close. We really feel that our depth will allow us to be successful, and right now that is the way we think that we're going to be going, especially in this non-conference. So we will look to continue to be competitive in practice, get better on both ends, and use our depth to try to wear down some people. On Saturday, we play a very, very good Wisconsin Green Bay team. They're 25th in the country. They was a shot away from the Sweet 16 a year ago. Great tradition. Now, they did lose their leading scorer, who was MVP of their conference, but they have their 5 starters are all extremely experienced. They play very, very physical. They switch everything 1 through 4, sometimes 1 through 5. They front the post hard. We're definitely going to have to take care of the basketball. We're going to have to make sure that we get back in transition, and we're going to have to guard the three-point line. They do a very good job offensively. They spread the floor, they move the ball, and this is going to be a great challenge for us, one that we embrace, and we're looking forward to it. So we're excited. We'll get back to practice, work on some things, get our game plan in place, and we're going to have to make some in-game adjustments, but I can tell you what, our kids they're excited about this opportunity that we have the 25th ranked team coming into our place. Are there any questions?
Looking at Hannah Schoenhardt a little bit, first action, played pretty much a half of basketball. What do you think of her yesterday?
Schoenhardt will play a lot. Hannah will play a lot for us. We'll play her primarily at the 4. She will play some 3 for us. She's one of those kids that I'm talking about that gives us great versatility. She's long, she's athletic, she can shoot the 3, she can post, and she's a very good passer for her size. So we will play her at both the 3 and the 4. Any other questions?
Last year during the season, you didn't really want to talk about Jackie Kalen. Understandable, because she wasn't able to play. You want to talk about the girls that could play. How good is it this year to be able to talk about that girl again?
Well, you never understand when you're going through adversity, and it's hard to understand that there's always a blessing in the storm. And as I have looked back and reflected on last season and what we have now, there's no question that happened so that she could be here to mentor our roster, because 12 out of the 16 kids are freshmen and sophomores. 10 played their first game yesterday. So we're extremely young, and I could never, there's no one that I would want to be in the shoes to mentor a group of young people than Jackie Kalen. She's tremendous. Like I said, unless you've been through that injury, it's hard to understand. But for her to come out and play her first game and have 10 assists and no turnovers, as much as she handles the basketball for us, it's tremendous. Like I said, she was 2 for 7 from the 3. She didn't shoot it well. In her mind, that will come. She's getting good shots. As soon as she continues to get her game legs, she will be fine. And it's an honor to coach her again. And I know our kids are all very, very, they call her grandma. They're very excited that she is back, and she has been a great, great leader in all of her years here, and this year is no different.
Coach, what about Mercedes Morgan? I see she was on the
Bike.
bike, and she didn't seem to, I don't know, jump real well when she was out there.
Yeah,
She put on a little weight, too.
She has. But Mercedes, she has not been able to go in practice fully yet. She's having problems. The knee has responded, but she's having problems with that hamstring where they took the graft in her initial surgery. So it's been a little bit longer than we anticipated, but she is getting better. I anticipate her playing a few more minutes as long as she can go through practice and us not have any more setbacks. But she has not completed a full practice yet. We're hoping that that's coming. And honestly, she's getting better. Her conditioning's getting better. She has to just stay with it. We faced a few setbacks that we didn't anticipate earlier in her recovery. Any other questions?
You mentioned putting up 34 three-point shots. Is this a good three-point shooting team? Have you seen that in practice? And is it a team that'll put up 25 to 30 a game?
We've had good days and not so good days shooting the basketball, but one thing I don't worry about is this team gets in on their own and they work on shooting. We will shoot threes. I can't give you a number. We do want to be able to go inside because, like I said, Jen Keitel did not play to her potential, but again, it was her first game. She is going to be very, very good, and we will continue to feed her. I want to play inside out. I think if we can do that and keep people honest, that will open up more opportunities for us to shoot the three. But our goal is to go inside out and play that way. But we'll definitely shoot some threes. 34 was a little too much for me. But, you know, they zoned, and we honestly, my fault, we hadn't really worked on a lot of zone. We didn't work on zone until Thursday because I didn't think that they would play it. They did, and we didn't We shot a lot of threes instead of really moving the basketball. We needed to get some high post touches, so some short corner touches and look opposite. So that was my fault. I don't anticipate us shooting a lot of, 34. But I could see us shooting 20, somewhere in there. Yes?
Donaldson and Brown, they seem to look pretty good. There's
Brit-
a bit of a jump there.
Brittany Donaldson has made a tremendous jump, and the jump that Britt made all went back to summer. She was healthy, she was able to put in the time, whereas this is the first summer that she was really healthy. And two, what I don't think people understand, a year ago, Brittany was playing pretty well, and then she had to have a scope because she tore a meniscus, and then we really didn't get her back till the end of the year, and she started to play a little bit better for us in postseason. But Brittany Donaldson has made a nice jump. She's defending better. She's handling the basketball a lot better. She's looking to get to the rim. She can shoot the three. You will continue to see great things out of her. Same with Brooke Brown. Brooke Brown has taken the role of being a defensive presence for us, the one that Madrigal left. She also is shooting the three extremely well. She took it to the rim. She has done a very nice job, even in practice, of picking her time to take it to the rim. We always encourage our kids to shoot a wide open three, and she will continue to do that. She takes what defense gives her, and honestly, she's a natural leader for us on the floor. You never see her when she's not talking, and that's what we need everybody to continue to make a defensive jump that we need to make. Any other questions?
Tanya, I just noticed a little bit of a coincidence there. You've been here 6 years. I believe this is starting your 6th year.
Yes.
And I think I noticed Jackie's been here 6 years.
I'm going to try to keep her a 7th if I can. Thank you.